Alright, so here's part 2 of the Grizzly taper attachment assembly process, and I've received a response back from Grizzly that took about 5 days or so. I think I emailed them on a Sunday and just got a response back today on a Thursday. So I got a response back on the lead screw nut here. So you can see the old one here already has a hole in it. They said that it's left like this because it needs to be done per machine. So I guess there are variations in the cross-side assemblies, and I think that you're just going to basically have to mark it out, use a transfer punch through the top of the cross slide. There's a hole in there. Use a transfer punch, mark it, and then drill it and tap it. That doesn't seem too difficult. You can see the old versus the new. I've got them lined up so that the face that mounts right here on the saddle is lined up, and you can see that the gears actually start at the same height. I thought initially that this was an issue, that this gear was longer than this gear here. They're actually the same diameter, and the extra length doesn't really do anything because it's engaging pretty close to the beginning of the cross slide here, so I think that's fine. The issue though is that the diameter of the shaft here is going to be too large to fit in the hole right here. So I'm going to have to machine that out according to the Grizzly rep. I don't know if I'm going to have to modify this, and I don't know if they're going to want me to just mill out a slot here, or if they're going to want me to bore it out, because if I bore it out, I think that's just going to take out all of the extra meat here. There's not too much material there if I have to make it large enough for that whole gear to fit in there. So I'm going to take some measurements. I'm going to send that back to Grizzly, and hopefully we'll get some further guidance on what to do there. You can see the old one versus new one lined up, and this shaft right here actually can slide inside of here. So there's a keyway right here, and this whole shaft can actually slide up and out. So I don't know if it's supposed to just stay at like a loose fit like that and it just adjusts as you need it, or if you're supposed to tighten the keyway down and kind of stop it from sliding. I'll have to get another response back from Grizzly on that as well. This whole block right here, that's going to go away, and there's another piece that will take all these parts and connect it to the main block of the taper attachment. I don't even know why this ships with this, but I guess it does. So these are the troubles of having an older lathe, but crazy enough, you know, this is like a 26-year-old lathe, and they're still supporting it, even in the age that this thing is. I was trying to get some new face plates for this too. This one I did replace. This one I ordered, and the part that I got was not right. It was like too long, I think. So I'm gonna have to ask them about that. And then this is back ordered, and you can see just over the years this just kind of like has faded away. It's really hard to see. Like, I have got a lot of light on here right now coming from the camera, but with no light on it, it's very difficult to see. But really happy I could get this one replaced. Looking nice. These oil port plates, those need to get replaced. It just says like oil here, I think, but I'd like to make it look nice. And then this here is also hard to read. Like, it's easy to see on camera, but to the naked eye, it's not that easy. So I guess stand by for part 3, and hopefully we get a good response back from Grizzly.